Okay. Let's see if I can get everything working right. Okay, let's see here. Hopefully everything is working all right. Always gotta wait to make sure everything is working okay. I think we are gonna be good. Hey, Karthik says gaming. All right, Karthik, let's get this going. So, yep, the first test we're gonna do, as you'll remember, Karthik, is gonna be like the double intimidate thing. So just lead 2 non-intimidates, and then switch both intimidates in turn 1. And we will have a fun time. And see if this still works. I'm not actually sure whether or not it's gonna work. Oops. Uh-oh, what's oops? You led the intimidates? That's not gonna work. Alright, that's okay. We'll do it in battle number 2. We'll do it in battle number 2. That's okay. Also, I'm assuming my my volume's okay. You can hear me clearly enough. Look at my shinies. These are my cool shinies. Oh, I have Scrappy on this thing. Oh, it wouldn't have worked anyway. Alright, well, I'm glad that I got... well, I'm glad we figured this out, so we didn't have to do this twice, I guess. Alright, I will go ahead and replace it with another one of my shinies. Anyway, I did want to test something else, though, while I'm in here. So right now, on Showdown, we have, Make It Rain activate twice, which I'm pretty sure it activates actually neither of those times. I don't think the, like, scattered coins message appears at all in doubles. I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to test that. I'm also going to test Payday and see how it behaves. I'm not sure if it's just because it's like a multi-target move, or if it's because you're in a link battle. That's what I'm not sure. So we'll also have to test this in singles. That'll be later. So you can just go ahead and kill some turns here, Karthik. And I will need to adjust my eject packs to be on the right Pokemon. But I'm certain that Make It Rain does not. He's the one who coded Make It Rain to do that. I don't know, I mean, consider... See, I don't know how far back it goes is the thing, Karthik. Okay, it definitely doesn't play the message for that, but let's go ahead and check Payday. Just copy the Payday code. Well, see, I'm not sure how far, like, in the actual games, I'm not sure if it's ever done that. Or if it's, like, done that since, like, you know, a really old game. That's why I don't know at this point. If it's, like, how recent is it? Payday, do I scatter coins? No, I don't scatter coins at all. So I'll have to check to see how far back that goes. Because I think we just kind of always assume that it does play the scattered coins message, but it doesn't do that at all in Gen 8. So, it's kind of weird. Yeah, nothing else I can test here. So I will go ahead and give my eject pack to another one of my shinies that can actually switch. That would be good. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll take out these guys because I assume they're not going to be needed anymore. And I will go ahead and grab my other eject Pac-Mon. Let me see, I can always first grab another Pokemon while we're at it. So we're actually not going to need you anymore. Let me go ahead and grab another simple test that I can grab. Let's see here. These are that simple, which kind of stinks. I'm gonna need Revival Blessing for later, so I might as well grab that now. And I can grab the hero guy. Well, maybe if I could grab. Focus. Okay, get Revival Blessing. And I'm also gonna grab Palafin. For a multi-battle test? What do you want to test for multi-battles? If we had multi-battle stuff, we'd probably want to, like, actually properly organize things. Because there's a couple of things that we could test. You could test, like, I think, actually, I just recently did a test with Last Respects in raids. Since we know that now that Last Respects caps at, like, a ridiculously high number, like, what is it, 100 KOs? I was thinking, since, like, when you play 6-star raids, your allies die so often that I was wondering, like, okay, since your allies die so often, does that count for Last Respects? So you could just, like, as long as you stay alive, then you can just have all your allies die and then you get the boost. It doesn't work that way. So I'm assuming it doesn't work that way for multis either. But I don't 100% sure. But we'd probably have to get, like, I would like, if we do multi-battle tests, we have to get, like, a bunch of people. Anyway. See, look at that. I got my pigs and my Makuhita. So I'll go ahead and I'll Terastallize. I'll use Mudshot. And so, Karthik, you're going to go ahead and double switch. And I'm hoping that we get something funny here. Oh, shoot. I should have checked which one is faster. No! I hope the pig is faster. Because if it's not faster, then Makuhita's going to switch out first. Okay, thankfully the pig is faster. Okay, good. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch into Palafin. Okay, so now we're going to get Intimidate onto my Makuhita. And so now Makuhita is going to switch. And here comes the $1 million question. When I switch in Oink alone, when I switch this guy back in, will he still Terastallize since I selected for him to Terastallize at the start of the turn? Nope, he doesn't. So it looks like Game Freak's a little bit smarter there. And I can still Terastallize normally. So they fixed the like issue that you could do with Dynamax with that. So that's cool to see. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to switch out my Palafin now. Karthik, you're going to need to prepare some Pokemon that can very easily KO Palafin. No. And I'm going to knock out Palafin and see how this behaves. I'm also curious, Karthik, if you could tell me what sprite you see on Palafin in the back. Like if you press the your X button to pull up the team preview, what do you see on Palafin? Is Palafin in its hero form or not? It is for me, but I don't know if it is for you. So when you press the plus button, do you see hero Palafin or just regular Palafin? See hero? Okay, that's good. That's excellent. And so I'm going to switch Palafin in now. And so you just go ahead and wail away at it. Just knock it out. I want to see what happens when you KO it. If it regresses back to dolphin form. I don't know, what's its non-hero form called? Zero form? It's not called zero form, is it? But I want to see what happens when it dies and if you revive it. Hero to hero. I underwent heroic transformation. Oh, that one ain't it, Chief. Double shock though, that'll do some damage. Hey, there we go. Okay. Hey, if I was like smart, I could have used Revival Blessing on this guy. But... Okay. And now let's see here. Am I regular Palafin? No, I'm still Hero Palafin. So that means probably if I use Revival Blessing, then I should expect to see Revival Blessing restore that Palafin. So let's see. I'll also send it out just to make sure. So if I select Palafin now, so if I switch back in, then it's like this. So I assume, though, if you KO Palafin, it doesn't transform into hero mode, right? You actually have to switch it out. Like, fainting doesn't count as a switch. And then if I Revival Blessing it, it doesn't bring it back. I'm pretty sure that would be how that worked. They shocked me if it wasn't. So I'll go ahead and just forfeit at this point. So we'll want to test that next. I'll go ahead and I'll get my rep skill, a Lepa Berry as well. And if you want to go ahead, Karthik, at this point and grab Dragon Darts, that would be nice. And I can grab Eject Pack. Or excuse me, not Eject Pack, but Eject Button. Okay, so we've got this guy. And if you want to grab something that can like easily knock out Palafin as well, but you've already got your Palmy, which is pretty good for that, I'd say. But if you want something even better, then that'll work as well. Oh, where is Rabska? Isn't it in one of these boxes? I like separate it out. I can't remember. All right, Revival Blessing. Which one was it? What's this one? Okay. Yeah, I was totally off. Box 12. Okay. We'll give it a Lepa Berry. Okay. So now I've got Lepa Berry. So I'll have Palafin. That's good. So I've got Palafin and that guy. I'm gonna remove. I'm actually gonna remove both of these as well and put them in team 1, so that way I don't have to scroll to team 1 each time. Alright. And then I've got Palafin. And then I need to grab any other Pokemon that can switch. I'm gonna grab an Eject Button as well. So just grab this guy. This guy's pretty bulky. Okay, I got Eject Button. I'm going to need, what else will I need? Later on down the line. I'm going to need order up stuff, so I might as well just grab that at this point. So I'll go ahead. Box 15. Oh wait, I'm dumb. I do know how that works, because I played against that in tournament. Sleep Talk order up does get boosted, so I actually know how that works. I saw that on cart. I know how it works. No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I saw Sleep Talk order up boost it So I'll still grab this, and then we'll also grab, I can grab Sheer Force too. That'll be for later. So I just need any Tatsugiri. Yep. I'm gonna need Sheer Force. So I'm kind of getting ahead of the game with some of these, but that's okay. Sheer Force. Okay. Oh, no, please go in there. Oh, right. Okay. I'm pretty sure that I have seen Sleep Talk versus All Rap. Let me just check my cart footage. At some point, I'll pull that up, but not right now. Okay. So you'll start off Karthik just by KOing Palafin, and we'll see if that's enough to transfer it into hero mode. I would be shocked if it is. There's like no shot that it is, but since you like recall it back to your Pokeball, maybe it counts. Maybe not. I'm gonna guess it doesn't, but we'll see. Alright, Karthik, you'll just... Hello, never return 8. Oh, you are a bot! You are a bot! That's what I do to bots. Delete message. Deleted. It missed! Never return 8 TZ. Anyway. So I'll go ahead and I'll just click Sleep Talk here. I don't know. I'll punch the Dragon Bolt. Epic. Okay. Let's see here. So I did not transform. That makes sense to me. Yep. Okay. So if you want, Karthik, you can go ahead and click Dragon Darts. And then I'll just click this because this won't do anything. And you can just kill a turn with Palmy. So you can just Dragon Darts, so that way you trigger the eject button on my Moongus. It will trigger the eject button on my Moongus. Interesting that it went in that order, though. Why did it hit my left one first? That's weird. I wouldn't have expected it to do that. This isn't faster, is it? No, it's not faster. Huh. Why did it go right to left? Yeah, I don't like that either. It is a big shame. But why did it do that? Why did it, It's so weird. Okay. Okay, go ahead and just, well, actually, we don't even need to kill a turn at this point, do we? Because I'm selecting Palafin, and that's going to revive it. So now I need to put something on the board that's slower than Rapska. I guess that's going to be a Moongus in this case. So what I want to do next, Karthik, You can go ahead and kill another turn, or we need to position the field so that way you can one-shot a Mungus from this range. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Revival Blessing and Spore on the same turn. So what's going to happen is you're going to knock out a Mungus, then I will Revival Blessing, and then we'll see if a Mungus still takes its action or not. I suspect that it will not, but I'm not 100% sure. So do you have anything on the board right now that can one-shot a Mungus from this range? I assume neither of these can just one-shot a Mungus. Yeah, okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll kill a turn. And you can just switch out your Pokemon. Hopefully you're not switching into something that will die to Clear Smog. Oh, that'll work. Okay. So if you go ahead and just use Double Shock then. Or, is those shot 100%? Or, I think Thunder Punch would probably do it from that range. So I'm going to go ahead and click Revival Blessing. And ideally, that Mungus just dies. So, I'm clicking it, so hopefully Mungus will die. Uh-oh, that's probably gonna knock out my Rabska. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, that's right, because I crit the first, or you crit the first time. Okay, good. All right. So, now I'm going to Revival Blessing, which immediately brings a Mungus back. And then it will switch it in immediately. So, do I get to attack? Nope, I don't. Okay, so when you die, your scheduled attack is canceled. That's what I would have expected it to do. So that's good. That's probably good for now. You don't happen to have Skill Swap or Haze on you, do you, Karthik? Okay, that's fine. Well, I'll go ahead and run then. I don't quite understand why Mungus took the hit from Dragon Darts before the Rabska, though. That is interesting to me. I wouldn't have expected it to do that. I don't remember that working that way in past generations. I always thought it was left to right. I wonder if it's like, do you remember if you targeted the Amoonguss or if you targeted the Rabska? I wonder if it like prioritizes the one you targeted first. Kind of related to that, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself a Dragapult and the Ally Switch telepathy stuff and see if that's still in the game. I'll give it a funny item to be funny. There's my weakness policy. That's my classic one. There we go. Let's see here. If you can go ahead and bring Skill Swap and bring Haze and bring Intimidate, that would be awesome. Skill Swap, Haze, and Intimidate. If you want to bring your own Sheer Force as well, that I wouldn't mind. Buck 16. Oh, I'm actually kind of assuming that Oranguru still learns. Actually, does it still learn it? I didn't even check that. Ally Switch. Telepathy. Ooh, no, it got rid of it. Okay, so I'm gonna actually have to grab another Ally Switch Pokemon. Ally Switch. And then we're gonna have to skill swap that Telepathy onto it. It's a little bit more inconvenient, but it's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna need to still have Oranguru. Oh, where'd I put him at? Why'd I do that? Why'd I get rid of him? Telepathy. Okay. There we go. Alright. So this will require a little bit of skill swapping shenanigans. There we go. I didn't even realize you'd locked in. I'm sorry. So let's go ahead. Lead. You can lead with skill swap, and we'll go ahead and skill swap our guys around. So the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to skill swap Telepathy off of Oranguru and skill swap it onto Armarouge. Both of these things. Okay. Which one of these gets skill swap? Does Griffin get skill swap? Surely it's not the Titan that gets skill swap. Okay, Griffin gets skill swap. Is that new? Did it get that last gen? Okay, and now you go ahead and skill swap onto my Armarouge. And I'll switch to Dragon Bolt. And hopefully we can make a funny glitch happen. If not, I will be sad. Status since Gen 4. Are you kidding me? And nobody's ever used it? Bro, skill swap unburdened. Come on, that's gotta be something. I mean, I get, like, it is unburdened, so it's kind of weird to skill swap around like that, because you have to, like, make sure you don't miss timing, but I don't know. Alright. Let's see if Dragapult will attack itself. It would be very funny if it does. So I'm going to go ahead and use Dragon Darts on myself, and I have Telepathy, so let's go ahead and Ally Switch. See what happens. So I'm like targeting myself. Let's see if it. I don't know what it'll do. Okay, Pepsi. Okay. Ha! It still attacks itself. Yes, yes. Ha ha. All right. That's fantastic. Get out of here, Dragapult. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Next thing you're going to do, Karthik, is skill swap my Sheer Force off of Kaparaja here. And then I am going to double switch here. I'm going to switch into Tatsugiri on my left and Dondozo on my right. So you can skill swap at the Kaparaja. Titan sounds so silly. So does Dondozo, but I'm slowly growing to just like Dondozo from VGC. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and use Order Up. At this point, Karthik, if you could switch into your Intimidate Pokemon, assuming you did bring Intimidate. I forgot to check that, but if you've got Intimidate, then you can go ahead and switch it in now. You do. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use Order Up, so now I've got Sheer Force. I'm going to start off by using it into an ally and just see what that does. Like when it fails, and then I'll use it in, like on a successful instance as well. So you can just go ahead and switch and Intimidate. That way we can Intimidate the Tatsugiri for Haze later. Because it still lowers Tatsugiri's attack. Okay, so I do it into nothing. I still get an attack boost. But now let's see if I actually attack something. Do I still get the attack boost? So right now, or that it was attack, right? No, it was defense. I'm a defense boosting Tatsugiri. So if I use Order Up into the Drifloon now, let's see how much it does to the Drifloon. Okay, does damage. I still get a defense raise. Was that Sheer Force boosted? Karthik, go ahead and pull up your Drifloon's defense stat, please. And I'm at +1, right? Yeah, I'm at +1. Wait a minute. $255 HP, 50. Did anyone else know that Dondozo gets Dragon type when it eats Tatsugiri? I didn't know it did that. That's my Tera type? Oh. Thank you. Alright, one second, I'm gonna kill a turd. Well, I pull up my... I don't know what I was thinking there. I was just like, huh? It's not supposed to do that. Okay, Dondozo. Alright, all 50 versus Drifloon. All 50. And this is 57 defense. How much damage did it do, Karthik? You had like around 140 HP. Well, did you take any damage before then? Oh, you already locked in. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. I'll just side attack over again. Yeah. I don't think I had hit you before. I hit you at that point. Yeah, you're just saying that the messages went away, which makes sense. So, how much did you have? You have 141. So that would be 225 minus 141. Minus 141, which is 84. That doesn't line up. Because I've got 120 attack. Oh, because sheer force boosted. Duh. So this would be the damage if it were not sheer force boosted. This is not sheer force. And then with sheer force, I don't know if the calc is smart enough to know this yet, but let's see if it thinks it knows it. Yeah, it doesn't recognize sheer force yet. What's sheer force's multiplier? It's like freaking, was it a 5325? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So it'd be 104 base power. So if it was 104 base power, then it would deal. You know, it's not the same because it's life orb is a damage multiplier. So I've changed order up space power to 104 damage, and now we get. Wait a minute, that's still not right, is it? 225 minus 141. That did 84 damage. That did 84 damage. That's lower than both of those. What am I missing? That only did 84 damage, right? How did that only do 84 damage? That did less than, like it wasn't sheer force boosted or. Do you see what I'm saying? That doesn't, the numbers aren't adding up right. You have unaware. Oh. Okay. Cause skill swap. That's it. Okay. So I don't really have +1 at all. So if it was 100 and so this is with. So this is an 80 base power. This is 80 BP. And this is 104 BP. So that lines up with sheer force boosted rules still. Okay, now that we've confused myself. All right, so that's what's going on here. So it is getting sheer force boosted, but it's still applying the stat boost. So it's literally just a straight buff. I love this game. Why'd they do it that way? Come on, man! You're supposed to make it when sheer force boosts the move, it negates the side effect. Silly, silly game developers. Okay, now anyway, so Karthik, if you want to go ahead and use Haze now, we can check to see the interaction of Haze versus Tatsugiri. So if you use Haze, then that should get rid of Tatsugiri's attack boost, if I had to guess. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think it would miss Tatsugiri because it's not like targeting in the same way that Parashang targets. And so that's gone. Oh, if I get the right one. And yeah, it's also gone at Tatsugiri. So its attack drop was phased away because, or not phased away, hazed away because it doesn't target Tatsugiri in the same way that Parashang targets Tatsugiri. So that's good for that. That was quite a few views, checks there all at once. So it's called order up boost. It does. I've seen that on the cart already. So And we've done Haze versus Commanding Tatsugiri. We've done Sheer Force versus Order Up. Excellent. Okay, I think the next thing I'm going to do is our 60 base power tests. So these are, I don't know why I have the, this is lowered Tera. I don't know what lowered Tera is. I don't know what my notes mean with that. Versus lowered Tera. What do you mean, past DaWoblefet? Lowered Tera. All right, anyway. So, as everybody, you know, all 4 people watching right now, which I don't know if that includes me or not, are likely aware, there was an, oh, yes, thank you. Yes, Rivalry. Thank you, Puke. That's what I wanted to test. You're so smart. How did you figure out what was in my brain? So, as you well know at this point, there's a new mechanic discovered with Terastallization where 60 base power moves and under are temporarily boosted to 60 base power, just so long as it's 60 base power before, like, the end of the base power stuff. Like, after all the calculations have taken place with base power, then it will apply it. So, for example, if you're using, say, the move Aerial Ace that has 60 base power, and say you had the ability Technician. So if you have Aerial Ace and Technician, let me make sure Aerial Ace is actually 60. It is 60. So if you used Aerial Ace with Technician, that would boost it to 90. You don't get, like, some other kind of weird boost. Or to consider another example, if you had a 50 base power move. So what's a 50 base power move? Yes, base power equals 50. MS. So if you had Clear Smog, then Clear Smog, or Chilling Water, something like that. Then it would damage, or it would get boosted by Technician, so that would be out of the 60 base power range. So it's not like you get the boost like before all this stuff, and then you get that. So that makes me think that you can lower the damage from base power, and then check to see what that does. So I'm imagining we can do it that way. And so Rivalry was one that was suggested. And let me go ahead and pull up a list of things that can actually lower base power. There's not a whole lot that lowers base power. Let me go ahead and look that up. It also doesn't work with most of the moves that have variable base damage. Oh, let's see here. Auras, they don't exist anymore. Rivalry. Heatproof. Heatproof would be an easy one. Someone has disconnected. It ain't me. So Heatproof would probably be the most reasonable one there. Solar Beam Solar Beam would have the 60 base power, so it wouldn't make a difference. Heatproof would probably be the easiest one. You can just like normal rules, Karthik. Also, Earthquake in grassy terrain. Or, like, a Dragon Move in misty terrain would also lower it. So, let's go ahead and do the grassy terrain one. That seems a little bit slightly more relevant. So I'll go ahead and I'll grab grassy terrain. Let's see here. So, grassy terrain. Grassy terrain. Got my Floette. And then I'll grab my competitive Garchomp, because I know it's Terra Ground. And let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and give it another weak. Let's see here. What's another weak move that Garchomp gets? Tackle. Perfect. We'll give it Tackle. I'm also gonna take off the life orb just so it doesn't mess with anything. Okay. So we've got this with tackle and then with that. So that's good. I'm no longer gonna need Tatsugiri or this guy. Might as well grab a Tough Clawsmon. Let's grab ability. Tough Claws. Oh, this is the only one I've got with Tough Claws. Does Meowth Galar learn anything? Let's see here. Galar Punch. Here, let's see if Berserker learns anything. Berserker. How the heck do you spell Berserker? I always forget. Berserker. 2 R's at the start. It doesn't learn anything there. Do we already know how Top Clouds works with protective pads? I don't know how it works off the top of my head. I'd assume it doesn't interact that way. But we could check that as well. So it looks like we're probably going to have to skill swap something around, so. I'll go ahead and grab my Annihilate, because that has punching moves. And then we can just skill swap that around. I will need to give my Annihilate the punching glove, though. That's fine, we can just do a double skill swap. It'll work alright. I'll go ahead and I'll grab my Moongus. I think that should be good. That should give me quite a few. That should give us quite a few tests here. Actually, I'll grab Karthik. You will need skill swap. That'll be the only thing you'll need. Also gonna change music. This theme is a banger. So I'm gonna go and switch to it. So I'll lead with these two, and then we'll run the damage calcs when attacking myself. So I need to go ahead and pull up my Garchomp and my Floette. Go ahead and set grassy terrain and grab my Floettes. Defense, it's 67. Not especially impressive. I'll go ahead and Terastallize as well, just to get that out of the way. Rip! Well, it double communication errored out on me. Alright, we'll try this again. That's okay, we'll go back into the banger. I also like the little mouse or whatever you've got there that's waving its hands back and forth. Ferret. I will respect this being a threat. Something about this internet thing. Well, I mean, if you don't know what it is, Karthik, then you can't control it. It will suck for you, though, if you're playing in, like, an IC. 2 floors above my router. I don't know. I am not a network guy. I am bad at all that stuff. I don't know how any of it works. It just, the magic thing does its thing, and my computer can connect to the internet. That's how I know it works. Also, I've just realized that even with grassy, no, actually with grassy terrain it won't kill. Yeah, with grassy terrain this won't kill the Floette. So, as we've already seen with our stats on Floette and Garchomp, if I go ahead, I'll just click Fairy Wind, or something, and then I'll click Earthquake. And with Grassy Terrain up, this is going to be halved to 50, but this should increase back to 60 base power. So I'm going to go ahead and load up an Earthquake with 60 base power in addition to 100 base power in the calc. So I'll go ahead and click Earthquake. I just have to wait a little bit because of the delay in hitting your ally. You don't really see the HP update immediately. Oh, we did. Okay, 129 minus 35. So that dealt 94 damage, which doesn't line up with anything. 94? 94? Is this... Did my Floette not have this defense stat? I am in doubles. Oh! No, my defense stat is the same. No, I have 60 base power with Grassy Terrain off. Because it should be with Grassy Terrain off, right? Because it should be 60 base power at the end of the base power step. Oh, I don't have adaptability on for Terra Stab. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, so this is a 60 base power Earthquake. That's 60 base power there. And that dealt a 94 roll. So I'm going to go ahead and actually wish back to full. So that I can use Tackle on myself as well. Yeah, so that dealt 94 damage, which lines up with 60 base power. And not 50 base power. That would be let me double check to make sure that is an impossible roll with 50 base power. 94. Yeah, it is an impossible roll. Just barely. Actually, there is a little bit of overlap. Only 1 damage roll of overlap, but... so that would have been an impossible roll. So that was a 60 base power Earthquake there. So that's nice to know. So I'll go ahead and just wait for Floette to recover a little bit more health. And then I will side Tackle. And then I'll go ahead and tackle myself. So I'm at 123 health right now. $123 minus 80. That dealt 43 damage. That is not a possible. So this is with 40 base power. That's with 40 base power there. And if it were 60 base power, then it could not have dealt 43 damage. It would have dealt a lot more. So you have to match your Tera type when this happens. So that's kind of already known. I feel like most people already know that, but if you didn't, now you do. So now, Karthik, you're going to want to go ahead and skill swap my Floette. I'm switching that to my Tough Claws mon. And we can go ahead and skill swap Tough Claws onto my Annihilate. We are going to be testing with Rage Fist, unfortunately. But we're not going to hit it with any damage, so it will stay at 50 base power. I am holding the Punching Gloves item as well. I don't like it so much either. Its cry is kind of awkward. I'm switching in my Moongus here, so that way we have a decent guy that can actually take the hit and regen if we need it to. Okay, and so now let's go ahead and look at our defensive stats. So Moongus has 112 defense, which is quite impressive. And then Annihilate has 156 attack, which is not max. And then we are going to go ahead and use Rage Fist on my guy. I'll just Rage Batter. $218 down to 166. I did 52 damage. And that's with Tough Claws as well. Is Rage Fist not contact or something? Because that doesn't look like it applied both of them. Because that dealt 52 damage. Yeah, that's not possible with both modifiers being applied. It's possible with one or the other being applied. So that actually isn't enough data for us, so I'm actually going to use Rage Fist again and get some more damage rolls. So I'm at 166 HP. So we had 52. We're at 166. Down to 118. I did 48. Yeah, we're not getting any higher. 48. 48 is a min roll. With just the iron, with just the with just the Punching Claws item active. So I'm thinking that means it's only boosting it from Punching Claws and it's not applying Tough Claws at all. That'd be my guess. I'll use it one more time just to see another roll, but 48 would be the min roll with just Punching Glove. $118 down to 69. I did 49, yeah. Yeah, 48, 49, and 52. Yeah, none of those rolls are... You can't hit that with Tough Claws. Like, just Tough Claws alone would be beyond that. So this is with Iron Fist. So it looks like it is removing the contact flag. Because that lines up with the contact flag there, so... Interesting. So it looks like it does remove it, like, just completely. It must be like, that one ability, that one of the starters gets. Long Reach? It must be like that. Where it just, like, literally just removes it. So... Yeah, unless Rage Fist is not either of those things, unless it's either not a punching move or not. Well, no, it has to be a punching move, because otherwise it wouldn't get boosted by Punching Glove. But as long as it is a contact move. And that, yeah, I guess that already solves that, so okay. Test protective pads? Yeah, we can test that. May have changed behavior. So, we're gonna use Tough Claws again, but instead, so I'm going to remove the Punching Glove from that, and then I'm going to give Amoonguss the... I was holding Covert Cloak. Do you think that made a difference? Would Covert Cloak have negated any of that? I don't think so. I don't think Covert Cloak would have negated any of that, but we need to keep that in mind. So I'll grab protective pads. Okay, so we've got protective pads, and then we'll do the exact same setup. We'll skill swap Meowth and all that good stuff there. And I'm gonna go ahead and update my agenda. Protective pads on Annihilate. What would protective pads on Annihilate do? Because it's... Yeah, I want to see if Tough Claws act. Okay. You can test that, sure. So I'll go ahead and I'll just remove from there. I'll give... Actually, you know, I'm going to give it to both because I don't even think it activates. But I guess we'll just go with Annihilate first. Oh, I see. Alright, we do some skill swapping. Alright, now I have Tough Claws. $214 minus 164. Oh, it was 218 minus 164. 54 damage. That lines up with Tough Claws being active. So, yeah, if it were not active, that would have been an impossible roll. So, that all is consistent, which also confirms that Tough Claws does boost Rage Fist, in case we weren't sure about that. But I don't think that would have mattered. I'm pretty sure it would only matter if Amoonguss was the one holding protective pads, Karthik, not the other way around. Not like I don't think Tough Claws interacts with protective pads at all anyway, but because protective pads is jank. It's like it does whatever the heck it feels like. But if it were to work, then I would expect it to work if Amoonguss was the one holding it, not the Annihilate. So we can test that too if you'd like. No protective pads protects the user from its moves making contact. See, that's why. Oh, protects the user from its moves making contact. Oh no, you're totally right. Yeah, because you can't like dodge or Shifu with like Unseen Fist stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, this makes sense to me, honestly. I mean, it feels like long reach. Like Iron Punching Glove feels exactly like long reach to me. Like it feels like the exact same effect. It is a dumb item. Yes, Protective Hats is dumb. And also not very helpful. It's like only good versus Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin. That's the only thing it's good for. And then it like reveals itself too. I don't know, yeah. But it also doesn't always announce. That's another weird thing about it. Alright. So, let's go ahead and do the pledge move double stab thing. Actually, let me pull up, so this was a question from Urkarab. Urkarab is awesome. And so I was gonna look that up for Urkarab. Let's see here. Urkrab asks, combined pledge moves normally count as stab even when they're not the user's type. But if the user Terastallizes into that type, do they then get a double boost? So, how would we test that? We would need 2 of the starters. I'm assuming the stars are the only thing that get fire pledge and water pledge and stuff. Let's double check that. Yeah, the stars are the only thing that gets the pledge moves this gen. So this would be if I see what I think I see what Urkarab's saying. So if you have like the water one and the grass one, and you Tera into the other type, and then you go from it from there, then do you still get do you get a double boost? So I always get my pledges backwards. So is it so if I lead the water one and the fire one, and I use water fire, which one is the one that does the move? Would it be Skeledirge or would it be Quaqualavel or whatever its name is? I forget, because that's gonna matter. It's the slower one that does the move. Okay, so if that's the case, is it so would it be Skeledirge doing Water Pledge? Is that right? Do I have that right? Okay. Okay, so I think I've got that down at least, so we can go ahead. I can grab this guy, I can get the Fire Pledge, and Tera Water. Okay, and then I need to grab my Quexa, whatever. And then you're just gonna need something that can tank this, Karthik, so we can check if it's double stab. I don't expect it to be double stab. I honestly can't think of a reason why it should be. Now that I think about it, but okay, Water Pledge. That is faster, right? Should be, yeah, it's gonna be way faster. And actually, let me go ahead and grab my Meowscarada while we're here. Give it Protean. Seed Bomb. Knock off. And what's another move that Meowscarada gets? Meowscarada. Oh, it gets Aura Sphere. That's cool. Didn't know that. Yeah, so you're just gonna bring things that can resist a big pledge combo, Karthik. So I'm gonna lead with my pledges. Pledge user is normally the pledge moves type that tears into a different type. Our pledge move is normally pledge moves type. Okay, I guess we'll see with both of them. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm gonna hit this to Titan here, Karthik. Hit the back Excalibur. Okay, I'm gonna hit the back Excalibur then. And I'll need your back Excalibur stats. And of course I will need my Excalibur stats. He has the water on his head. That can't be good for his health. Okay. Well, it played a little animation, so that's a good sign. Well, that did jack squat, so. A rainbow! Look how pretty the rainbow is. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at my stats here. So I have 129 special attack, 1 off from perfect. And then we are using Water Pledge. And I am Water type. And I've got effectively adaptability. That's 150 base power. So how much damage did that do, Karthik? It's because the little guy looks like Among Us. $45 damage. Okay. Alright, I'm double switching. 45 damage. Well, it definitely doesn't look like double stab to me. But the fact that I only did 45 is also weird. It's like it's not even applying adaptability. So this is water type Skeledirge into that back Excalibur. So I did 45. That's with adaptability as well. Without adaptability, then it doesn't have that. Oh, duh, because I'm tearing into it, so it only has regular stab. So it wouldn't have adaptability. I'm thinking adaptability in the sense of like that you know gives it this the 2 times multiplier for stab, but it would only be the 1.5 times multiplier, right? Yeah. So that does make sense to me. So that's not giving it a double stab. So we can test that the other way around then. So we'll test that the other way around. We'll go ahead and test Protean stuff now too. Oh no, we're right, we won't. Because we don't have Terastallization. Yep. So yeah, it's only gaining single stab. So Puke, you want to see the opposite interaction where Pledge user is normally the Pledge's move type, but Tera's into a different type. Just Tera boost up further, yeah, but it wouldn't because I think all it does, if I remember right, it just sets it as a flag to count as stab. But for your idea, where a Pledge move is normally the Pledge boost type, but Tera's into a different type. So you're saying like a faster Fire Pledge into a slower. Oh, this would be tricky. How would you do that? I think we'd have to like get Soak involved, wouldn't we? Like you'd have to get Soak because you'd have to soak the Skeledirge in advance, right? So you use Wire Pledge and then Tera to Fire Pledge. Is that what you're saying? I don't know what else you're saying. Can you describe it? I'm saying, oh right, so let's move on from now. I don't think it's gonna do anything different anyway. Because I'm pretty sure it's just a flag that like it just sets it like, you know, if you're using a Pledge move, just count it as stab. I think that's all it does. I don't think it does anything fancier than that. So yeah. So okay. Yeah, I know pledge combos are complicated. So we'll do Protean versus Terastallization next. Karthik, if you want, you can go ahead and bring a Rage Powder Pokemon as well. That would be handy if you have Rage Powder at this point. And my stuff is just fine as it is, so. I'll go ahead and remove the other Protean test stuff as well. Be alongside it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to lead with Meowscarada and then, I don't know, Meowth. I like Meowth. Actually, I'm not going to go lead with this. And then I'll go lead. I'll just put these guys in the back. If you can describe the setup, then we'll do it. But it's too complicated for me to figure out on the fly on stream without like actually thinking about it. Alright, so Karthik, first thing you want to do is use Rage Powder, so just use Rage Powder. And I'm going to use Aura Sphere into the back Excalibur. So this is an interesting interaction because basically what's going on here, so I'm using Rage Powder. I'm still Grass type at this point in the checksum before move success. I change the fighting type after that point, and so I ignore Rage Powder for the purpose of that hit, and I will still attack you. But now that I'm actually fighting type, I would not be able to do that. Well, I put myself to sleep because I'm a freaking idiot. I have to wake up! Alright, whatever. Perfect. Oh, wait. And as you can see there, I redirected my Aura Sphere into the Fruit Bonnet instead of the original target, which, as you can see, was a Mungus. So now I'm locked into. So now I'm going. So you can go ahead and click. You can keep clicking Rage Powder if you want, Karthik. And just keep killing turns. Because, so you can see here, I'm not going to be able to change my type again. Right, exactly. I can't change my type from Protean, but even if I could, I wouldn't be able to change back to Grass type to avoid Rage Powder, because it's not that early in the checksum for move success. So now, the question is, if I Terastallize, so I'm going to Tera to Grass. The question is, do I still have my fighting type stab or not? My understanding is that you do still get your fighting type stab off of this, but we will find out shortly. So I'm going to go ahead and do that into my Mungus. And I will pull up the damage calc as well. It doesn't matter. I'm alright. I'm gonna be Grass type either way. I'm like 90% sure people have already seen this interaction with soap and stuff, but well, I'll see for myself anyway. Okay, 218 down to 199. And let's go ahead and pull up. So this is how much special attack? Not really perfect. 97. Versus a Mungus, which is 100. Okay. Okay, so that dealt 19 damage, which is only possible if it's being treated as stab right now. So if I were fighting type, let's see. I show grass and grass, but I'm in fact fighting type. I'll actually Aura Sphere myself again. So 199 down to, that also did 19 damage. So we got two 19 rolls, which makes sense because that's an average damage roll. So this is with fighting type. This is with fighting type. Now the question is, what happens if I switch in and out? So if I switch in and out, do I reset like my original fighting type? Or is like my fighting type locked in? If I switch back to my Asperata, I'm actually going to click Spore now because I'm definitely a grass type again. So if I use Aura Sphere, does it have the extra boost or no? Alright, 199 down to 166. Oh, shoot, I was not at that range. I was 199 minus 19. I was at 180 minus 166. 14 damage. I'm actually going to go ahead and do it again because I kind of messed up. So I'm at 166 HP right now. And now I'm at 147. So that dealt 19. I dealt 19 again. Did I crit myself? Did I crit myself and it didn't show the thing? 147? What the heck? What the heck is going on here? What is this funny business? That's what I get for not paying attention, but 147. Yeah, I know it doesn't show the ally targeting crit messages. I'm wondering if I accidentally hit one, but so I'm going to use it again, just to make sure. $147 minus 134. Yeah, I did 13 damage, so I must have crit myself. Wonderful! Because that did 13 damage that time. Yeah, I wasn't crazy. Okay. So at 13 damage, that's counting it as if it were not terastallized. So I just hit the crit. Oh my goodness. I'll do it again just to, make sure. But so I'm no longer dealing the so that was 134 down to 122. That's 12 damage. That was the min damage roll. So I'm no longer fighting type after switching in and out like that. So I should have the double grass for my seed bomb. So if are we gonna implement? I don't know. Maybe. Eventually. I mean, we should, but it also doesn't implement the super effective text. There's probably more stuff too. So if we have seed bomb into my Mungus, let me grab my Mungus' stats again just to make sure. So this should be stab and Tera. So it should deal quite a lot of damage here. I'm at 122, minus 105. So I dealt 17 damage. That is more than normal stab can possibly do. However, I don't think we can represent that in the count. Because the specific boost is not implemented in the count. So I cannot show that. But it's doing more than stab is, and it's also doing, let me just double check to make sure it's doing more than adaptability is. It's not doing more than just, oh wait, it should do the same amount of damage as adaptability. Yeah. Gosh darn it, I have to keep my adaptability brain in like, because adaptability is identical to that. It's only if you have adaptability and Terastallization that's more. So, 17 damage is the expected range there. I'll go ahead and I'll do it once more. Just to make sure. So now we're at 105. Down to 86. That did 19 damage, which again is within the expected range. So that's good. So I think that answers the question about Protean versus Terastallization. So if you switch out, you still lose like your quote base typing, and it'll reset to like what your original base typing was, and then it'll update things as normal. So that would be the same, I would assume, for Soak or probably any type changes prior to Terastallization. So that all makes sense to me. So that's done with Protean and Terastallization. And then I'm just going to take out all the glitches because we've already tested a couple. Okay. So let's go ahead and test Puke's setup. Karthik. So for that, let me read this again. Rainbow Pledge is always Water Pledge. So a slow Quaxley using Rainbow Pledge while Tera'd would be enough. So as long as I use, you're telling me that if I use this guy with Grass Pledge and then this guy with Water Pledge. So if I use this guy with the Grass Pledge, this guy with Water Pledge, if I just change Quaxel level or whatever to be Tera fighting, I can do that. No. Grass plus water is grass. Oh, could I do it, could I just make Quaxel? Can I make the Quaxel whatever faster? So I can make the Quaxel guy faster? With Water Pledge. And then make slower this guy. Speed doesn't matter. Yeah, but what if I make the duck faster? I don't... Because I guess I can make it... I can fiddle with the speeds to make the Skeleturge faster than a duck. That shouldn't be too bad. Okay, yeah, okay. I'll do that then. So we'll do fast duck. And then slow grass pledge. Yep, and then we'll make non-Tera grass, so we'll just make it Tera fighting in this case. So we've got this guy and then this guy. I'll go ahead and I'll set these level 50 just so I can compare their speeds real fast. Oh shoot, I think I messed up. Not that I messed up. Okay. So this is now level 50, 128 speed. This is 136 speed, so it's faster. So I've got these two guys, and so we're going to use these two. So fast duck Water Pledge, and then Terra Fighting, Grass Pledge with Meowscarada. Okay. And so, Karthik, I'll just attack into your Baxcalibur again. Make sure I got the right stats on Meowscarada. This will be 97. Yep. Okay, just tell me how much that did. Oh, it was a crit. Factor that in, but oh, I didn't terastallize. Oops. Well, that's fine actually, because I didn't terastallize, so I need to terastallize. Lol. So actually, keep track of how much HP you have now, and then tell me what it is after that. Yeah, because I forgot to Tera. Wow, that looks like it did less, so. Alright, how much did that one do? Yeah, I know I got a crit last time. How much did that one do, though? Didn't read the HP. Oh, it's okay. We can just do it again. We can just do it again. All right. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. We'll just do it again. All right. Make a note of how much HP you're at right now, and then we'll just do it again. You got plenty of health, so. All right. How much HP with that one? 32 damage. Yep. That is consistent with just one stab. It's not two stabs there. So it's only applying stab one time. I don't think you can apply stab twice. Like, it's not like a loop or anything that it does. It's just literally like it only happens one time. So, I think that answers that. The next thing I want to test is Electromorphosis and Wind Power. And just see if their effect... Yeah, that's 150 base power. I mean, this is like max Bedef Baxcalibur. This was with 150 base, 150 BP. Bad Scalibur. Okay, so the next thing I want to test is real simple. Electromorphosis and wind power. If their effects literally just set charge. I just want to see if they set the charge volatile. And if they behave the exact same way. Because they look like they behave the exact same way. Wind Rider. Wait a minute. Is that how that works on Bramblegast? Is that how that ability... I thought that would give you an attack boost. Oh, it's not Wind Rider. What the frick is it? What's it called? Wind Power? Yeah, Wind Power. Okay. Yeah. That's what I was like. I'm like, wait a minute. This isn't right. Should be the bird ability. Yeah. Wind Power. There we go. Alright. Does this thing have anything that is windy? I don't think so. Wind Power. If hit by a wind move or if tailwind begins. Well, I already have wind power there. I was just dumb. Okay. So I'll just need tailwind. I'll just grab that from somewhere else. Tailwind. Perfect. This Noibat will work excellently. And then I'm gonna grab Electromorphosis. I just want to see what it looks like. I don't even care about like activating its effect. Well, I kind of do. We're gonna activate its effect, but it's really incidental. Because I'm imagining it's just gonna set the charge effect. And that's literally all it's gonna do. And it apparently didn't put it in my team. Jerk. Okay. Ability. Power. Please go in my team now. Alright. I'm just gonna flip through the music at this point. We only have a few left. I'll give some variety. Oh, this is the anime Koraidon battles. Howdy do, Mad Muska. So we'll go ahead and do Tailwind here. And I've got Wind Power. I'll just click Agility. Oh, that'll be really... Oh my goodness, look at how big he is! This bird is gigantic! Look at how huge he is! He takes up like half the screen! What happened to him? Why is he so big? This is absurd! This is the biggest bird I've seen in my life. Yeah, I know. Like, it's humongous. Wind power. Charge. How did it... Oh, look at that. Literally charge. It's literally just charge. That's all this is. That's all his effect is. Alright, I'm going to switch into Belly Bolt. I'm going to use Discharge. Actually, I'm going to use Dual Wing Beat. And it won't get rid of it. And then I'll use Discharge and it'll get rid of it. Yeah, I know, seriously. Is this like the freaking biggest bird I've ever seen in my life? Why did they make its model so huge? This isn't even a thing that like carries you around in this region. It's like the parrots that do that. Alright, anyway, so did I lose my charge? Nope, I didn't. Shocker. And so now if I use Discharge, and then I don't know, freaking flail into the, not that guy, flail into the brute bonnet, and then I discharge. Yeah, I know they are, but they're not this big. Yeah, I'm bigger than the Baxcalibur. That doesn't seem right. All right, look at that discharge. Dealt some extra damage. I get my being hit by whatever. Look at that. They've got to be copy pasted. Like that's the same string. And now I will no longer have my charge. Ha! Easy full para. Look, I no longer have my charge, and this guy has charge. And now I'm gonna pay attention to the belly bolt's difference in damage. And I'm just gonna discharge. So that did what, 34? So it should do roughly half of that. An 84 minus 130. Yeah. 150. Yeah, it did 20 damage this time. Obviously, there's going to be some damage rolls with that. Oh, I just triggered it again. Oops. But that's okay. So that first one did 34, and then the second one did 20. So it's clearly being halved. That's not enough for a range. So I'll go ahead. You can look at my stats. I'm actually not going to calc this right now. Someone else can calc it right now. Or future DaWoblefet can if he is not confident on this. But I am like 99% sure that this just applies to charge. That's all it does. Okay. Okay. I still have the payday stuff because I want to see how that behaves. Ugh, I have Dancer and Copycat. Do I want to test Dancer? I don't want to test Dancer. I don't want to test Dancer. Karthik, let's go into singles and we'll test Payday and make it rain. I don't want to test Dancer. I hate Dancer. As soon as I test it. No, yeah, we did it in doubles. I want to see if it does it in singles. Yeah, we're not doing Dancer. I don't care about Dancer. Yeah, well, I want to see if it works in singles. And then Behemoth Bash I'll test on my own. Okay, and then we'll grab... Oh, where are my boxes of Mias? There we go. Payday. And we'll grab... Make it rain long. And we'll see if it plays the Skylar's Coins message here. I don't like that one. Area 0, Pokemon 2. Alright. Don't bring just Drifblim. bring something I can hit with Payday. Who are too nervous to eat berries. Nope, no scattering coins. I'm gonna bet it does the same thing for Make It Rain. Yep, no coins. So no coins to be found. Okay. You're done now, Karthik. Thank you so much. And now I will try Behemoth Bash Obviously, I cannot try that here. I'm gonna have to find some wild battle or something. And just kind of eyeball it. So somebody was making the claim that Behemoth Bash is now based on your defense stat, kind of like how Body Press is. I don't believe them. This seems like fake news to me. Fake VGC news. So you know how I'm going to test this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gen in myself Zamazenta. It should be? I don't think so. I don't think it should be. And I'm going to do it like exactly as I would have expected it to be. You know, it's a Rusted Shield, Zamazenta, Behemoth Bash. Also going to give it Heal Pulse. Oh, well, actually, we should give it Iron Head, shouldn't I? Because it's going to transform into it mid-battle. And the first one, I'm going to give Max Attack. Or, like, just... I'm going to give it a Neutral Nature, actually. I'm going to give it a Neutral Nature, Max Attack, and Min Defense. And the second Zamazenta, I'm going to give Min Attack and Max Defense. And that should be pretty clear, I think, which one is stronger. So, here's our two Zamazentas. It has a Tera type of dragon. I don't even know if that's possible. So, I don't even know how I'm quite going to do this, so let me go ahead and look at. So which one of these is the high attack one? That's 245. That's 339, so this is the high attack one. So I want to lead with the high attack one. So I just need to find a high level wild. Preferably one that like resists Behemoth Blade or Behemoth Bash or something. I don't know, I'm kind of in a high level wild area. Where's some wilds? There we go, Namungus. Actually, that'll probably die. I don't know, it depends on how high level it is. Okay, I'm gonna use Behemoth Dash. Yeah, I just died. Yeah, you're right. I'll find a on Dozo in the water. Oh, Dondozo, where are you, my friend? Dondozo, where are you? Actually, Dondozo could have unawares. Maybe that would like not be good. Oh, frick! My Age are hatching. Dang it! Dang it! Get out of here, egg! Now is not the time. I'm gonna have to rehatch you anyway, because I'm gonna like power cycle my game, so I don't have to deal with any of like my stuff I just changed being permanent. I don't know, we got this Slowpoke. Maybe Slowpoke's bulky enough to take this. Oh. We got this guy. Maybe this guy's bulky enough to take it. Breaks the mold. Alright. Let's see here. Behemoth Bash. Oh, that's still just one shot, so. Oh shoot, that's gonna give levels to the Shroomish. No! Get out of here. No! Don't learn moves. No! Stop. Go away. Please. Why does it transform after the battle? That's so weird. Okay. Look at that! Now they're both crown form. How did they do that? Before they weren't doing that. Might be a new mechanic or something. Whatever. The stats are still the same. Yeah, that's not normal. I don't know if it's because I hacked him in or what. Maybe they're just being weird because I hacked him in. Could be a glitch. Yeah, it could be. I mean, they're not intended to be in the game right now, so. Where is a Dondozo? Dude. Oh, perfect. A Gyarados would lower attack though. And then the naysayer would say, "Oh, it's because you lowered the attack." Where the frick are any Pokemon I can test this stuff with? Where's my Dondozos? Dondozo! All right. Okay. All right. So that did about what? 60%? Yeah, that did like 60. I'm gonna heal pulse it back to full. And then I'll switch into my other Zamazenta. Other Zamazenta. The frame rate here is abysmal. It's so laggy. Don't paralyze me. No! Gosh darn it. It's not even worth killing the para because if I do it, I'm just gonna get parried again. So anyway, let's review. So this guy was much higher attack, 339. This guy is much higher defense, 379. So if it is boosted, if it is based on defense, then you expect this to do a whole lot more. And look, it did less damage. Clearly did less damage, right? Because it did only like half that time. So it did less damage. So therefore, it's not based on defense. And therefore, that user can go get mished. In conclusion, you can all get mished too.